Hi, this is FreeToPlay Gamer, and this is the top 3 upcoming free-to-play massive multiplayer online first-person shooters. I know it's a mouthful. Okay, at number 1, we have Line of Defense. Line of Defense is promising to be a really good game. The maps will be 16 kilometers by 16 kilometers, which is quite large. Battlefield maps are about 1 to 2 kilometers, so it's going to be massive warfare. There's going to be loads of vehicles, lots of planes, aircraft, all that sort of thing. Massive battles. There's even going to be space battles, which is really going to be cool. There's going to be 2 factions. There's the government faction and the insurgents, and they'll be fighting between each other, and you choose between them. There's going to be a lot of customization things, a lot of things you can, I think you can even buy land and have like a little area where you can put like turrets on to protect it, have like a vehicle there or something. Not too sure on that, but that sounds pretty damn cool. There's going to be a planet with some moons. There's going to be continents on the planet which are maps. Then you play on the moons as well. I think the first release for the game won't have the moons and stuff on it. It's not quite in beta yet. It's nearly in beta. It's supposed to come out this year sometime, so hopefully the beta is going to start soon. This trailer is a bit old, so don't get too worried about the graphics because they'll have been improved. This is the only trailer so far, so I haven't seen that much about the gameplay and stuff. Couple of things in the trailer doesn't look that good detail, but it should be. This is fairly early in the development cycle, this trailer was. There's going to be anti-aircraft guns like that, loads of vehicles, all that sort of thing. There's even going to be mechs which you can hop into, and they're going to be pretty cool. I like that one. With the bases that you can get, I'm pretty sure you can have like your guild or fire team, as it's called in this game. There, like that's their location. You can have customizable vehicles, customizable weapons, aircraft. They can be stored in the location. It's a 100% persistent world. There's a lot of character progression, so you can get. I'm not sure too much about the character progression, but you can get upgrades and stuff to your character. Maybe better armor, faster, I'm not entirely sure on that. It does look like a pretty good game. I haven't heard too much on it recently, but they're still working on it, and I can't wait till it comes out. Okay, at number 2 we have Firefall. Firefall is more of a PvE game rather than PvP, player versus player and player versus environment, as it's an open world, lots of other players in it, and it's first person shooter. I think you can go third person as well. Massive environments, you can get resources, get better battle frames, which is the armor you wear. It's pretty massive, as you can see from there. The graphics are kind of like Borderlands with the black thing around them, but you can take that off, turn it off and on. As you can see, it's turned off, when in some of the other videos you can see it's turned on. There's a really good CGI trailer for this. I don't want to show that because I want to show the gameplay trailer. The CGI trailer shows it in greater detail. There is a lot of PvP aspects of the game. There's kind of these arena matches you can join, which are lots and lots of people, and it's kind of like a standard one, as well as you can go out in the wilderness with lots of other players and harvest resources, fighting the environment, and it looks pretty fun. It's currently in beta stage. It's been beta stage for a while. They're slowly inviting more and more people. The game isn't going to have a set release date. It's just going to keep going with beta until everyone's invited, and it's just going to be, that's the release. There's a lot of different customization things with the game, similar to Borderlands, the way like you pick up things, stuff like that, similar art style and everything. The setting for the game is humans built this massive spaceship to try and get to another area of space, and as the spaceship launched, it broke in half and smashed everywhere, brought this thing called the melding covered all of Earth, or most of Earth, and humanity's basically on its edge. There's not much humans left, and the humans that are left have to force together to fight the monsters and stuff that came out from the melding. The main aim of the game is to push the melding back. As you push it back, more areas can be explored, go to. It's more, rather than fighting against players, you fight with players. You go in really large groups of players to help push back the melding. Sometimes random events happen, towns get attacked, you have to defend. I reckon that's pretty cool. It's more the traditional MMO where you go out, you get XP. I think they took away the XP system. Now it's just tiers of battle frames. So just your armor you wear. And it's coming out soon. And at number 3 we have Planetside 2. If you don't know about Planetside 2, then you've probably been living under a rock. If you don't know about it, it's going to be a massive multiplayer FPS where up to 2,000 people on one map, 3 different factions, large amount of vehicles, peoples, maps of 64 square kilometers, which is going to be massive, several different of these continents, which is going to be really awesome. This is the most recent trailer. There are plenty other trailers and you really should watch them as they're awesome. And it is going to be a really awesome game. The game is currently in beta, where some people are invited to the beta. It's slowly progressing, they're finding problems, fixing them, and it's working towards release. And it will be awesome when it comes out. It's going to be truly define games, free-to-play games and MMOFPS. As you can see from the trailer, it is pretty badass. Remember to like, comment and subscribe for more videos. Thanks.